Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I love you. Thanks for the engagement on my last post. If you're new here, do well to like, subscribe, comment and share. Watch me recreate this beautiful look while I tell us some mistakes makeup artists do, and I'll be sharing some of these tips according to our mama Eden's Glam for those of you that did not have the chance to listen to her. First of all, consistency. Now, some makeup artists just feel that once you become a makeup artist, once you decide in your heart that you want to become a makeup artist, maybe you get a tutor, register for your classes, start learning. The next thing you should start doing is to start making money. Now, there are some people that have that grace to just start making money immediately they engage themselves in the business. Meanwhile, there are some that needs to, take time, be consistent, build their brand before they can actually just start succeeding in it. So that is where consistency comes in, not just in makeup, in life generally. For you to succeed in whatsoever you're doing, consistency is the key. You have to be consistent. You have to keep up with trends. You have to upgrade. You have to move from one level to another in whatsoever field you are in life. You just have to be consistent for you to see results. Now, secondly, this also leads to the next point I'll be sharing, which is the will of God in our life. Sometimes we become so consistent in this aspect, but it is not the will of God in our life. So people actually come into the makeup industry because they feel they can actually blow up at once. So people come as a result of competition. So people come because they feel, okay, this is what I should do. Like, what do I do? Okay, let me just choose baking. They don't sit down to think about it. Is this really the purpose of God in my life? Is this the will of God? Is this what I have to do? Like, you need to sit down and rethink it. You need to pray over it. You need to have visions about it. You need to might have, build ambitions over time. You need to have dreams. Like, okay, why am I actually doing this thing? Am I doing it because of the money? Am I doing it out of zeal? Am I doing it because I just want to do it? Am I doing it because I don't have what to do and this is the available thing to do? We don't know if that is the will of God in our life. We just do it because we feel that is what we need to do. And as such, no matter how consistent you be, you don't find yourself growing. Sometimes people just give up because that's not the will of God in their life. And you find out that when you finally find the purpose of God or the will of God in your life, you see yourself excelling in that aspect. You see yourself just overnight excelling. And as such, you just know maybe that is now the will of God in your life. So even if you're consistent, if that is not the will of God in our life, you will find yourself not prospering in that axis. So before you venture into any of this field, you just have to sit down and ask, is this the will of God in my life? Is this what God actually wants me to do? And then you will know, you will just get answers where you did not think you could get. Now, thirdly, the trend now is that some people always want to be like their boss. Some people just feel, okay, how I wish I can just grow and become the way my boss is. So they tend to follow the steps of their boss. Maybe if your boss was rude, you just want to be rude. Maybe that's what was actually keeping her in business. You don't know. Grace and grace is different. It could actually be that her grace, whether she's rude or whether she's kind, her grace does not matter. She just has to prosper. And then you're following her to be rude. As an upcoming makeup artist, you're being rude. Who will patronize you in this time that almost everywhere you go to, you see makeup artists and then you're being rude? You need to retreat. Some people feel increasing prices will make, because your boss works with higher prices, and then you're coming and you're increasing your price as well. Some people actually have this grace of having customers with high prices, and then you that you're trying to manage, you're trying to build a brand, you're going to increase price. Nobody will patronize you. So even if your boss has very high prices, there's a tendency you could bring down your price and then fit into the system, then before you could increase your price later on. Not because your boss increased her price or your boss works with very high prices, you then decide to increase your price. Now, those are some of the tips we makeup artists do as we get into the industry. We just feel everything should all just be rosy, and then we forget that this thing takes process, this thing takes time. It builds up. It don't just fall from the sky. Some of us are just blessed, and then some of us need to just build this blessing. Now, thank you guys for watching. I'll be dropping more of these tips, and look at the look we finally created. I hope you love it. Do well to like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks for watching.